Hi everyone, thank you for coming back to my channel. I want to apologize to any of the signs that did not receive an April reading. It was because certain things came up, the equipment would work and other things of that nature. So moving forward, each reading will be a 30 days from now reading. So even though the title may say for May or for June, whenever you click on that or listen to that reading, it'll be for 30 days moving forward. So even if you click on this video in the future in December, it'll still apply for the energy because nothing's by coincidence. But just so you know, there'll be monthlies, but there'll be 30 days moving forward. So let's get into the reading. Bye. Hi Virgo, welcome to your next 30 days reading. I went ahead and pulled a card for your overall energy for the next 30 days from the Goldess Tarot Arcana deck, and you got the card of Six of Wands. I love this piece. I love the artistry of the card. It's beautiful. So I was meditating on your sign, and it was like the scene out of the Lion King movie. I saw you standing on the backs of like rhinoceros being carried in with all these people cheering you on. And you were being reveled. It was kind of like, excuse me, this image of like royalty. But then I got the message of, what is it saying about pride before the fall? And the message of humbling. So even during this time, you may feel yourself high and you're getting praise. Be sure to always remember to stay humble. And I got the message. Remember that you're humble beginnings. So from there, we go into the reading. The first three cards you have out are Ten of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Strength card. So there goes that lion and that I saw. So you could be dealing with Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. But I get the sense this is you. I believe you got the Ten of Swords and the Strength card in last month's reading. But I get the feeling of you ready to move on from an old phase of your life. With this Knight of Cups coming in, you can see this as in romantic. But I feel like this is more so an opportunity from the universe. This is like you saying, this is my opportunity. This is my chance to take this one step further, to go on to the next level. Some of you, this is specific, but some of you could be ready to move, and you could receive the opportunity to do so. Next you have the Five of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Two of Cups. So you've got heavy water energy in your chart. With this Five of Wands, I feel like there's some conflict, some external conflict. I don't feel like this is internal energy, more on the outside of you. The simple explanation of the card are obstacles that might try and get in the way of getting to where you want to be. With the Six of Cups being present, it could be some challenges with your children, if you have any kids, or this could be challenges dealt with, dealing with your childhood. There we go. Dealing with your childhood that could be trying to delay your progress and moving to the next step further. After that, you've got the Two of Cups. So if we look at it from a relationship standpoint, this shows that I'm sorry, I got the message that children may be delaying a relationship. I don't know what that means, but if we're looking at it from a relationship standpoint, this could be you moving forward into a relationship. But I also get the sense some of you could be heavy with this Knight of Cups being here and this Two of Cups being here. Some of you could have the opportunity to come together on a business partnership, because even though the cups represent love and health and deep emotion, I do think this is telling you that the universe telling you that there will be opportunity that comes in unexpectedly, by the way, that there's someone coming in saying, hey, I've got these resources, you've got the talent. How about we come together and make this work for us? And again, this goes back to that Ten of Swords, where you're like, you know what? I'm ready to quit my day job and move on to this, to making my hobby a full-time thing. Like I said, there could be obstacles in the way, but with this Strength card present here, it lets me know that you are ready to take on whatever comes at you and move forward with that. Too many cards. There we go. You got the Death card here. So, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. The death could be figuratively talking about the death of a cycle, the end of a cycle, the death of I got the death of a mindset. It could be literal, which I can give my condolences to all of you who may be going through that. You've got the Four of Cups here. This is letting me know that you've been waiting on this opportunity for a while, but the opportunity you've been waiting on has been present, has been given to you, but with different masks on. So let's just say, I'm just using a very wild scenario. You've been trying to manifest the color yellow. And you saw a sunflower, but you were like, no, I'm trying to manifest the color yellow. And then you saw a banana, you're like, no, I want to manifest the color yellow. Not realizing you're manifesting the color yellow. I don't know where I got that scenario from. But the opportunity does come up to you in different occasions. It's just that you weren't necessarily ready to see it. And now you have those, I got the message rose-colored glasses off, where you got a tunnel vision on what you want, and you see this opportunity and you're ready to take it. You got the Moon card here. The Moon card, you could be dealing with the Pisces. Moon card talks about things being revealed from that were kind of in the shadows, or only in the dark, that were in the dark. There are things happening in the moonlight at nighttime. This could but also go along with, similar to, I believe it was for Leo's reading, where they had the Moon card, and you could be being dealt out some karma or some manifestation work that you did some time back during a new moon or full moon, specifically a new moon, because that's one that talks about new beginnings. And if you did some manifestation work, some visualization, some scripting, some writing around a new moon, you could see all that manifesting now. Give me one moment. Okay. You've got the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. So this lets me know you've been waiting on something, on this opportunity for a while. The Page of Pentacles is another opportunity. It's like a communication coming in with the being of Pentacles. It could have to do with work, investments, with something tangible. Some of you could have gotten communication in terms of, let me straighten this lighting out, in terms of on a property, about some kind of property coming in. And with this Two of Pentacles coming up, again, balance is a theme for you. I feel that this is letting me know some of you could be directing your attention full-time on your hobby or your crafts and talents. You may be downsizing your time you give into your day job. You may go from full-time to part-time, so you can focus solely on your entrepreneurial endeavors, because you get this sense of, this feeling of, I gotta take this opportunity now so I don't lose it. In which case you shouldn't feel that way, because I get that stems from a sense of fear, but at the same time, you have this motivation and you're ready to move forward. Like I said, you may have had this opportunity come up a few times, and for whatever reasons, any obstacles or fear or whatever may have been in the way, and now you're like, I'm not letting this opportunity go. I'm going to take full advantage of it. I don't care what sacrifices I have to make. Well, you might care what sacrifices you have to make. You're willing to work through the difficulties to get this done. You got the Magician card. It's a beautiful card. You could be dealing with an Aries, but I think on your sense, this is letting me know that you've done some alchemy with your life. You've done some spiritual work, some manifesting, some investing, some communication. I think I've hit every element thus far. But you've been given all the opportunities from the universe to manifest this into your life. And this is now Spirit Guide to letting you know that you've done the work. It's time to, you've done the background work. Now it's time to put in that last step of work to get what you want. Let's see, let me pull more cards. This is good. I get the sense too, with this Five of Wands here, just kind of looking at it, there are people who will purposely, I got the message, throw rocks to block your path, or like roll. I got the scenario of somebody pushing down a boulder to kind of block your path, and you may not see it, but in divine timing it rolls right past you and you keep on going. So please know that the universe, God, and spirit is working. Your angels are working full time to keep those obstacles out your pathway, and you don't even realize. So continue to thank them. Let's see, what else do you have for Virgo for the next 30 days? Too many cards. You got the Sun card. So you got some heavy Leo energy. Like I said, you could be dealing with a Leo, someone rising. You could be a cusper where you are, your birthday falls on Leo and Virgo. Your birthday falls on the Leo and Virgo borderline. There we go. But you got the Sun card here, and you got along with the Moon card. This is letting me know, again, balance. This is also letting me know that I don't know when the date was, but not too long ago, it could have been the Libra eclipse happened. You may have made a, like, I got an image of like a little kid making a wish on a star, and they got it. And you may, during the last Libra eclipse, may have said in the back of your mind, not even realizing, I wish ... and now you're seeing the manifestation work coming. This also lets, like I said, you got some balance coming into your life. With the Sun card here too, this lets me know, it goes back to the Six of Wands energy. You are already royalty, but you are about to display to others that you are royalty, and people are going to recognize it. Some will celebrate with you, some will not. But like I said, the energy is, know that you deserve it. Remember your humble beginnings, and remember to stay humble, but enjoy it because you belong in the spotlight, because you put the work in. Like I'm going back to this Ten of Swords energy. This Ten of Swords energy lets me know that you've been through, similar to what I said for who was that? Taurus, your sister sign, Earth sign Taurus. You've been through the ringer, and you deserve to finally get the recognition that you've been getting. You probably played, that goes along also with this Moon and Sun card. You probably played a lot of the background, but in a lot of background and wondering, when do I get my shine? When do I get my recognition? Now is the time for you to get your recognition. What was done in the dark, the good deeds you did in the dark, are now being put on display, and you will be recognized. Some of you could be getting a plaque or some kind of award. You could be in the newspaper, in the media. I get the image of you taking a picture, shaking hands with prominent people. Some of you could be getting a promotion, and your world is about to change. Lastly, you got Major Arcana of the World card. Things are definitely looking up for you, and that is absolutely beautiful. And can I thank you all for not, I won't say it's a good thing. The last 4 readings have been love readings. They didn't start off that way, but it's cool to have a change of pace. So I'm gonna pull Dorian Virtue, Angels of Abundance, because abundance is definitely a thing for you guys for the next 30 days. Let's see, what message do you have for Virgos for the next 30 days? Detox your friendships. Take a look at that. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time, so be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. This goes along, like I said, some people will be hoorah for you and who will celebrate your accomplishments, and some will not, and some will try to fake the funk, but I have a sense that you have a good discernment of who you know is in your corner and who isn't in your corner. And you know one thing for sure, you are in your own corner, and God, universe, spirit is in your corner. So that is your reading for the next 30 days, Virgo. I hope that